Okay, folks, welcome back. Didn't take too long. Eventually wandering around back and forth. I went into the hangar, and this time there were...
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water.
The lady in the lake. The lady in the water? What's that? That sounds really creepy, Loyal. Maybe another time. Goodbye.
A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here.
Sounds pretty neat.
A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum.
A blonde bomb
Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
You want to go bombing people, huh? Where's the bomber located? We know about Sharon.
It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map.
How do you expect to raise a bomber from the bottom of the lake?
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
If it's so simple, why haven't you done it?
Maybe you don't understand. Hasn't been one of us, not a one, to set a foot outside Nellis in over 50 years.
Well, that's your problem.
You come along with your knowledge of the outside, and it seems the time's come to raise the lady after all.
I don't know what is going on with my headphone volume, but... Alright, I'm game.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button.
Any ideas how to get to the bottom of Lake Mead without drowning?
Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
As it happens.
Watch your steps, sister. Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams?
Look, dude.
Oh, well, let me know when you do.
Well, I said you can help me breathe underwater. What are you, Titus?
I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
Corn silk, rubber hose. Up your nose with a rubber hose, and removable adhesive would make a good hermetic seal.
That's a brilliant idea. I can put that together right now. Here you go. A new rebreather.
So why didn't I just build it then? Save myself the trouble of finding a pressure cooker, but... Alright. So we never found that person who was going to give us the quest to go eliminate the ants that have taken over. Whatever, you know, they got that little radar station thing over there. Or we've fixed, not radar, I don't know what it is. They're solar panels or whatever. We fixed panels, but nobody can get into the control room and fix the computers because of the ants, but it's locked and nobody we talked to gave us a key, even though they love us to death now, so whatever. Maybe someday. Someday, maybe Fred will win the fight. I don't know where Lake Mead is. Isn't this Lake Mead? Ah, crash B-29. Oh, we might as well raise this bomber and get this whole plot going. Then, I guess the only way I could really delay it, I could go back to that place we found before where they wanted us to get mantis eggs, or try to run drugs for the Great Khans, but most places they want us to run drugs when we're in Vegas. Ooh, there's a lot of hostiles right here. Anyway, southeast is the direction we want to go. These gonna be mire lurks or lake lurks. Ah, young Cazador, plays it safe. They move fast, and we can't get all that close to them. Now, danger, that took no time at all. They're gonna like poison the hell out of it'd be really nice if they didn't poison the hell out of trying to aim for the head, but it's not gonna let me. Whatever. Veronica. She seems to be okay. You're not poisoned or anything, dear?
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Yep. You know what? I forgot to give her a bunch of ammo.
Hey, I can't really move now, but
Fine.
you're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
What does she got? That's so friggin' heavy. Bunch of combat armor, I guess.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress? Hey, I can't really move.
I just took a bunch of stuff off of you. Is she like hurt? I guess she got stung or has been poisoned or... Stim pack might help, might not. Now we got an odd number of stim packs. Shouldn't have done that. Bottle caps don't have weight, do they? No, good. Damn TV just turned itself off. Hold on, folks. Oy. It's not one thing, it's another in this crazy LP. Stop using the headsets and just listen to the sound on the speakers and hope that it's in sync well enough that you don't get echo of the game sound off of two different tracks, screwing everything up, blah blah blah. Here, can you take this human flesh? Thanks. So this thing is like full of young Cazadors. Cazadors. Yeah, what do we need to do with her?
You know, I've been thinking. The real problem with the Brotherhood is that we isolate ourselves.
Yeah, you're poisoned,
Our training
right?
is top-notch, our technology gives us an advantage, but when it all comes down to it, we're losing because we shun the outside world. We always make enemies, never allies. We refuse to recruit outsiders or see the value in their simpler
now
technologies.
the game music is loud and she's quiet. Yeah, whatever. I don't know if you're hearing this or not. I know that's going to change part of the Brotherhood identity. Why don't you do something about it? The Brotherhood has to isolate itself. No, it's dangerous. Why don't you do something about it?
I don't know. I'm still thinking about what kind of role we could take on that would give us the best chance of survival. But I think things are starting to come together. I know the odds aren't good, but I gotta try. I can't lose them. See you around.
Yeah, she's poisoned. Yeah, she's poisoned. So I'm just worried that she's gonna die here on me. Well, doesn't seem to be dead yet. She's not dead yet. She's feeling better. Those represent like Calzador nests or something. Don't seem to be able to interact with them anyway. I'm hearing a little scary biological noises, but she doesn't seem to be continuing to say that she doesn't feel well, so maybe the poison wears off on them like it does on the player character after a while. Captain Dean, boat and bait, Reynolds, worms and ice cream. Can I rent a submarine? They're killing giant rats, folks. Take whatever. Take what? Hey, a star bottle cap. Those are fancy. Expensive and whatever. Sure, I'll grab some giant rat meat. That sounds tasty. This giant rat didn't have any meat. That's probably why I was so hungry. Here's some cameras. They're good to sell. Knives. Take care of knives. First aid box. Safe. Good for experience, if nothing else. Okay, once again, try to save all my bobby pins. Yeah. So, if you lived in the post-apocalyptic wasteland, I suppose you could do worse than settling down in a little store like this, where you've got some roof over your head in case of rain. Not that you ever really see it rain in this universe. And just kind of try to hide from killer moths. I'll grab it all. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. Beer? Nah.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
You're feeling a little better, right? You could probably carry some of this, right? Sure.
Hey, I can't really...
Fine, you can't carry anything, ever. Gotcha. Eddie? Eddie's carrying a lot of stuff for us, actually. And apparently Eddie's playing some background music for us. Eddie's also blocking me from moving where I want to go. Alright. Oh, we got some decent junk to sell. And apparently that took us into the night. Seems like it'll be a good place to save our game. I don't know how one goes about using this rebreather. Water breathing. But there you go. Sure hope they're not trying to follow me. It's not even radioactive down here. Isn't that nice? You guys trying to follow me? No. Oh, great. There's enemies over there. We have set the right quest, haven't we? There it is, the crashed B-29. That is definitely it. This appears to be a good location to attach one of the deployable ballast packages. Would you like to attach it to the plane? Yes. There's a like phantom ghost image of ballast there to make sure we knew what was going on. Thinking the other one is going to be on the other wing. But I could be wrong about that. Here's the other wing. Aha. Okay, now return to the shore near the tow winch and use the oil's detonator to float the V-29 to the surface. And there appear to be enemies around, but... Veronica and Eddie are off to the southwest, it looked like? Alright. It's an exciting new Fallout experience, a lengthy underwater sequence. I think that's new, I could be wrong. I don't know where that, I appear to have gone past them. Let's try heading for this objective marker. It looks like I am, despite the combat armor and all swimming. This has got to be the place. Oil's detonator begins to beep on its own. It stops beeping. Begins to beep. L for loyal. Yay, return to loyal and let him know the B-29 is up in the bottom of the lake. Wait, do I have to use the winch? Thought I had to use the winch. What's... Did I wreck my sniper rifle by bringing it underwater, I wonder? No, it doesn't look like I have to do anything else, like towing it in. I just gotta go back to where those guys were at. Alright, fair enough. I've achieved the ultimate quest to make the bloomers like me, and I never even dealt with their ant problem. I suppose weapons are best used when dealing with crowds of admiring fans. I have no idea where he'll be, if he'll be in bed or in here. He never seems to go to the workshop that he and Jack are supposed to work at. Oh, here he is.
Really?
Oh, that's Jack.
So we may see our dream of flight soon.
Yeah, sure. Where's the guy that I care about talking to right now? You're Jack. Where is Okay, apparently he's not in here right now. Of course he's not in here. He's never where I need him to be. So we'll look for him in his bedroom, and if he ain't there, Or his house. It isn't a house, it's a home. And it isn't a home, it's like a bee hut.
Watch your steps, sister.
Jesus, dude, are you ever gonna be nice to us? That's Eddie. Eddie's become Uncle. Whoa, he just ditched us. Oh, douchebag. He left, didn't he? Is he still in there? It seemed like he was headed out the door. That's why he was staring at the door, then disappeared. Nope. He's just being a douche.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
By the way, watch your step. Your plan worked. The plane floated up, seemed to be intact.
That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis.
Wait, robots? How exactly do you plan to get the plane back here? What robots?
I just told you. The robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot.
Are you planning to use diversionary tactics to draw their attention?
Exactly. We'll be shelling an unoccupied location in outer Vegas to get their attention elsewhere.
You guys are
By the
bastards.
time they realize they aren't under attack, the plane and the bots will be long gone. The kids wish we were shelling a real target, but Pearl thinks it's wise not to start up a war just as the lady has risen.
Okay, well,
Hey, I'd better get rolling. Jack
Good
and
luck
I have a lot
shelling
of
the
work ahead of
innocent.
us.
yeah, I've really earned the trust and respect of these murderous psychopaths. I'm not even talking about the great cons. Wow. I'll go tell Pearl that her crazy frickin' followers are ready to go murder the innocent. Or shell an outlying area. You know, I killed dozens of people, not hundreds, in order to create a diversion so that we can smuggle a bomber back for our beautiful dream of flying around destroying people. The wonderful dream from their childhoods of exploding another human being. Well, we can certainly wake Pearl up to tell her the good news. And she'll go, ah! Bow, bow! Because she's Pearl Forrester, you see. You a bit in bed yet, Granny? Sitting around in your own bathroom, Granny? There you are.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
Give me your grenade launcher. I spoke to Loyal. The B-29 is on the way.
What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so.
Make it so. Hey, leveled up. Goodbye.
Don't get blown up.
You're the greatest hero we've ever known. Don't get blown up. Alright, so I decided that I needed to get speech up to 75 to pass a skill check. If I get speech up to 80, that means that all I need is a speech boosting magazine, and I will be capable of passing any speech check in the game. So let's just go ahead and knock that out. We'll never increase speech again. From here, well, 10 more points to medicine would allow me to fix one more person with another medical magazine, but I think I'm better off putting them into guns and maybe repair. No, guns. Guns I just need to max out at some point. Ooh, I get to pick a perk again. Weapon handling. Weapon strength requirements are now 2 points less than normal for you. I don't think I'm running into the strength requirements, though. Tag, better criticals. That's not a bad one. Action Boy! Gain additional 15 action points using bats. Not as good I'm here as it was in the last game, but still pretty good. There's now 2 ranks of it. And I built up my agility just so I could take it, so I better take it. But let's see what else is available. No good. It's melee and unarmed. I mean, it's kind of an interesting one, but no. Straight to the midsection and down they go, and bats. That's a good one. For me. 15% damage with attacks targeting the torso. That would be a really good one for me, but I want Action Boy more. This would be a decent way to counteract the silliness of when I took that perk that makes my limbs take extra damage. Ooh, sniper. Now that I've got sniper rifle, having the ability to have a boost to my chance to hit the head and bats would be really cool, but this one's apparently much more useful in this game than the other one too. Than in Fallout 3, I mean. Steve, go on hostile robot undetected and deactivating will put that robot into permanent shutdown state. Strong back's not bad. Well, Sniper and Action Boy will both be ones I want to get eventually. Action Boy has 2 different levels to it as well. Maybe I'll get Action Boy, then Sniper, then Action Boy again. Meanwhile, the ones that I can't get yet, because I don't have the skill points for them. Ferocious Loyalty is not going to be a possibility for me, ever. Hand loader... nah. It's a professional. I don't have enough sneak for it yet. What does it even do? Your sneak attack Criticals. Kind of cool. Cowboy, I'm not gonna have enough melee skill for that. An enemy. This would be a good one to do just for LP purposes to show you guys what's going on, but I'm never gonna have medicine score that high. Pack rat. Yeah, actually, this would be really useful for me. This would be very useful for me. I think I'll get that when I get my barter high enough. Stone wall. Super slam. Alright, let's get back up here. And let's not waste the whole video. Let's just hurry up and take the action boy perk. And be done with it. 15 additional points to use in bats. Nice. Alright, and with that we can go ahead and end this video. When we come back, folks, well, I think we're out of stuff to do here for now, unless I stumble across the person who gives us the quest to go in and fight those ants. They just do not seem to be showing up. So forget about them. We are going to... Oh, we just leveled up. We can go look for the last missing Brotherhood of Steel person who was on their way to Black Mountain. So this is really the last thing I can think of to do before we go to Vegas, folks, because unless I decide I want to do try to figure out how to do quests for the Legion, because I think once we get to Vegas, I think that's about the point in the game where eventually we're going to be forced to choose. And I've been putting off doing quests for the NCR because I didn't want to piss off the Legion too much. But at any rate, I think the very next thing we're going to do is try to wrap up those quests for the Brotherhood of Steel. So this is Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching and for being patient. We're running out of things to do before we go to Vegas, but by the time we get to Vegas, I think we'll be pretty well equipped to see most of the game through the end. So, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.